So good morning everyone and welcome to our Feel Good workout. I have some amazing participants on Zoom. If you would like to join these sessions, we go live every Friday on my YouTube channel where all you need to do is hit the subscribe button for free. You have access to over 4 years of workouts with me, with my amazing mother-in-law who'll be joining us shortly, and lots of different playlists, things like diabetes-friendly exercises, dementia-friendly exercises, menopause workouts, and obviously exercise snacks when you're short on time, the perfect way to get in some movement into your day. So we will make a start. This is my Feel Good Fitness prescription. Again, I would love your comments, any exercises, any moves you enjoy. Please comment on YouTube and let me know how you get on. Everything is there for you to replay. You do what you can today. This is your workout. See how you feel. So we always start seated. We're going to take a little mindful minute, as I call it. This is the start of my workouts where we do a bit of a breathing exercise. Every week is slightly different. Today we're going to imagine a lovely box shape. So all I want you to do is maybe rest your hands on your thighs, relax the upper body. Sometimes our breathing is quite fast in that fight or flight mode, adding stress to our body. So we want to try and calm it all down. First of all, we're going to just tune into our breath, and then we are going to imagine this box, and I'm going to talk you through it. So you're going to try and inhale as we go up. I'll count to 4. Then we're going to try and hold the breath at the top of the box. Then we're going to breathe out to the count of 4, and then we're going to try and hold your breath to the bottom. So it's just a lovely visual and guide, and it's a great way to de-stress any pressurized situations. Navy, Army, SEALs use this technique as well. So let's relax our minds. Just close your eyes, and we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Just keep your eyes closed. Just try and take some lovely deep breaths. See how your body feels, maybe trying to return to a normal breath. Hopefully it's calmer, it's slower. I want you to check in with yourself. Just have a little feel for your body. Does it feel less stressed, a little bit happier, calmer? And then place your hands over those closed eyes. Bring a smile to your beautiful faces, and when you're ready, just bring the hands away, let the light in, and give me a thumbs up on YouTube, on Zoom, wherever you're joining us. And Mummy's here as well. Pranam, Mummy. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
So let me know, do you feel a little bit better? Use that technique anytime you've got a bit of anxiety or tension. It's a great one you can do anywhere, anytime. So we're going to start with the mobility section where we're going to warm the whole body up. You can stay seated. Mummy will just be doing mainly upper body movements, and I will be doing all full body standing. It's all low impact. You do what you can. We're going to start with some lovely head circles. So all we're doing is just keeping our shoulder blades relaxed down the back, away from your ears, drawing some imaginary circles, smiling as we go through it, maybe changing direction, easing out any tension in your neck, your shoulders, your lovely head, just getting all the muscles and joints nice and warm and lubricated. And then we're going to add in some shoulder shrugs today. So you can just imagine bringing these shoulders up towards your ears. Inhale, and I just want you to exhale. Just drop it all out. Brilliant. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Good. We can even bring in our arms if we want. Lifting the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, letting everything go. Isn't this a great stress reliever? She's smiling. We're going to go inhale, maybe lifting the arms with those shoulders, and a big exhale. Yay! One more. Really good technique again to release any tension, negativity. Breathe out. Amazing. We're going to add in some arm circles. So you could go both arms. You could go single arm. Whatever feels good for you. If you can't do one arm, for instance, we have an amazing regular participant, Taruna Aunt, who I always mention, who had a fall, and she's been doing stuff single arm, but today I can see she's trying to get a bit more mobility in her bad shoulder, which is great. We can also maybe add in some marching. So on the spot or on your chair, mummy, you don't need to march. We're going to change directions with the arms. If you've got a bit more energy, obviously, try not to hit whoever's next to you, me and mummy. We could add in a bit of a jog if you wanted. It's up to you. We're going for 2 and 1. Brilliant. Do you feel a little bit warmer? We're going to just take a seat if you want, or if you're able to balance, you can just maybe use your chair or a stable wall. And we're going to maybe do singles, but mummy, you're going to try and just point. So I'm pointing the fingers and the toes, and then I'm bringing my hands into a little fist as I flex the toe towards me. I'll show you from the side. I'm pointing that toe, and then flexing. Toe comes towards me. Bit of brain control here, sending those neural pathways from our brain to our muscles to keep our brains fit as well. If you're balancing, try it single leg if you're good at balance. If not, please do this seated. Inhale, exhale. So you're pointing, lengthening those fingers, getting the circulation, and then back to a fist. Let's try one more. Point and flex. It's a lot to think about, especially with balance work. Yep. So please be careful. This is stuff we've been doing every week. So you can see on the other, sorry, I think this is mummy's phone. Shall I turn it off, mummy? Yeah, carry on the other side if you can. So let's try a different side if you're balancing. Again, hold on for support. I'm going to hold on here if I need to. Pointing, flexing. Good. Pointing, flexing. Can you feel this, mummy? All the way into those fingers. Sometimes our tips of my fingers get cold, so we're just adding circulation. Maybe you can feel it on your leg at the front and the back as you're pointing and flexing. Well done. So already. So breathing, you can do basically this one, inhale and exhale. Normally, if we're lifting any weights, we breathe out on the hard part. This one, I want you to just make sure you're continually breathing and not holding your breath. We're going to do a slight idea that I had, because I always throw in something new. Mummy, you don't need to go into this exact warrior pose, but if you've done a bit of yoga, you may see this pose. Now, if I was standing, I have one toe pointing out to the side. I've got quite a long stride, so big length between my legs. I'm going to show you if you can try and do this on the chair. The other toe is pointing out almost to a side position, and normally you would go into a warrior for yoga and lunge into that front leg. Now this is quite advanced. With the arms straight, we're imagining we're at the top of a mountain. We've got really strong arms. Now what I want you to do, some of you are able, which is great. Mummy, you're going to try, you don't have to do the legs. You're going to almost try and get into a nice, just a wide position, and maybe on looking over your chair, I just want you to hold your arms. You can look out of your beautiful window and you're holding your arms, you're just staying nice and strong. We're going to try and hold for about 5 or 10 seconds. So this is something new, but just visualize. This is more about strength, control, a hold position, breathing, lifting those arms, holding, squeezing the muscles tight, breathing through. Imagine you're a warrior at the top of a mountain, mummy, yay? And relax. Even just lifting our arms, do you feel that? Some of you are doing warrior pose, standing. Next week, if it works, I will add in a little bit of a variation. We're going to change direction. Be careful of your knee. You don't have to go very low. You could just stay higher in a diagonal position. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, 7, tighten your stomach, 8, 7, 6, 5, count for me, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Amazing. Something different if you've done a bit of yoga. So we're going to do supersets today. We're going to keep it really lovely and simple. Here we're moving into our cardio snack, as I call it, exercise snacking. So little movements you can pick from today's workout. Mummy's just moving her arms. If you're seated, if you want, you can move your feet fast or slow, seated or standing. We're going to go from cardio into a strength move. So we're starting with our marches. We're just going to go for about 10 to 15 seconds, get our lungs working, our breathing a little bit faster, get the heart pumping, and really working on just getting a bit warmer. And then we're going to superset. It's a word that I use with strength training. 2 exercises, it means fairly back to back with our squats or our leg extensions. So mummy, you can maybe just do your good leg or both if you're allowed. I'm going to take a seat. So I'm going to just show you a recap for those that are new. Anyone that's done my workouts before, you can start your squats or your leg extensions. Feel free to start. It may mean that you do a bit more than usual, so just listen to your body. Otherwise, level 1, seated leg extensions to really get these legs nice and strong. We're going to lift one foot off the ground and you're going to tighten these quadricep muscles. I want you to really feel it. You can hold to make it a little bit harder. You can literally maybe hold your arms out as well, mummy, just to add in a frontal raise, so nice strong arms. You could even hold a weight if you wanted, yeah? So she's going to carry on doing your leg extensions. Does that feel okay? Do you want to add your little tin cans or maybe even a water bottle and hold it up? Second level is with support. Knees out in line with your toes. Some of you are already squatting. I am impressed. Do what you can. You are going to lift up a few inches, slowly coming down. We're making sure the knees stay back so I can see my toes as I come up and down. The final position that some of my amazing Zoom and YouTube participants are already doing is coming up all the way, maybe unaided, and slowly coming down. Touch down, squeeze up again. Breathe out as you come up. Inhale as you come down. We've got just body weight this first set. Some of you I can see in my community have probably done about 15 to 20. We normally do 10. So just so we don't get too tired, because we're doing 3 sets today, we're going to just do 1 more for luck. And now we know what we're doing. Brilliant. Well done to everyone that has done more squats or leg extensions, because I was showing, and I really want you to do things properly. It's all about form and technique. You have a rest now. You've done your 2 exercises. The second round, you could potentially add in some light weights. So mummy's got some lovely tins there. I've got some little dumbbells here. You don't have to have fancy equipment. I've also got some lovely spray bottles just from the cupboard downstairs, mummy. I could use as light weights. Anything that works for you, just a safe household object is perfect. We could add these in, and I'm going to show you how. we could start marching. So we're going to do our first exercise, that cardio, for about 30 seconds, fast or slow. This is a great way to get our steps in from indoors. I'm adding a little bit of a jog. Mummy's adding a little bit of boxing. Brilliant work. Can you feel your heart rate going up? Are you feeling a bit warmer? If you need to stop and start, you stop and start. You come back to this workout saved on my YouTube channel, and maybe next time you can add in a little bit more. It's a bit of progression. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a breather. This is quite challenging because you're nice and warm now. We can go straight into the leg extensions, mummy, or your squats. And this time I'm going to hold the weights and I'm going to bring them up with me. My body stays nice and upright. I'm going to slowly touch down and I'm exhaling. Good. I love what mummy's doing. She's found a nice movement. She's moving her arms out as the leg comes out. I haven't added in the shoulder press that some of my amazing community would usually add in, because we're going to do those next. I don't want your arms to actually get too tired. Check your form. Can you count? 4. Are you squeezing up? Tighten your glutes, your thighs, body nice and upright. I'm touching down. I can see my toes. The knees are going out in line with my toes. I'm going to do 2 more. You do what you can. I'm feeling nice and warm. Last one, down and up. Have a little breather. That was the second set. So we're going to rest for a minute. Now, the importance of doing leg extension, sit and stand is to help us age well. We want to build muscle. Muscle is the key, I feel, to longevity, and it's probably the part that I'm most passionate about raising awareness of, because the more muscle mass you have, I have started talking, you can start marching or you can rest. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you're going to burn at rest as well. So it's going to help you maintain a healthy weight, which in turn is going to help us reduce risks of so many chronic illnesses. I'm very passionate about reducing risks of type 2 and pre-diabetes, of Alzheimer's, dementia, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis. All of the exercises we cover are really going to help if you can try and do them 2 to 3 times a week, or daily little exercise snacks. And you can use my workouts on YouTube. Let's go for 5 more seconds because we've been marching. If you haven't, you can really go for it. 4 and 3, 2, 1. Woo, just on the spot. You don't need a lot of space. We're in mummy's bedroom here. You could do it anywhere. I have participants from their living rooms, their gardens, their kitchens. Let's go for our final set of leg extensions or squats. This time, think about the weight you're using. If you've been a regular to my sessions, then maybe progress. That's the beauty of strength training. You could even add a rucksack on your back to add a little bit more weight. I want you to think about progression as you become used to these exercises so your body gets stronger. Are we ready? I'm going to count for 10. We're going to squeeze up. Perfect form. Exhale, slowly down and come back up. If you're not squatting, look at mummy. She's adding beautiful leg extensions and her arms as well. Can you feel this? How does it feel? Good? Yeah. Hard or okay? Okay. She could even add a hold at the top. You do what you can. Can we go for 4 more? Hopefully I'm counting right. There we go. Do what you can. And last 3, if you can make it to 10. We've then definitely done 30 squats or leg extensions at least. And last 2, breathe out. In, really tighten the muscles. And last 1. Wow, brilliant work. How are we feeling? I want you right now, if you can, to drop a little comment. Out of 10, give me a number. 0 is I'm asleep, I'm not doing anything. 10 is I'm quite out of breath, I can't do any more, Lavina. So how do you feel, Mummy? Number? 7, that's good, right? And I can see participants on Zoom. I've got 8s, I've got 7s, brilliant. Andrew, Tarun Auntie, Geeta Auntie, Varsha, Chansing, Pravin Shah, brilliant. Ayush Auntie, Urmila Auntie, that's brilliant work. Let's put it into YouTube as well if you're live or you're watching this back. Let's see how we feel on the next set of exercises. So, giving you a little moment there to maybe have a bit of water or bring that heart rate down. And you should feel your heart rate has gone up just from strength training. I know we're adding in the cardio today, but I want you to know how effective these exercises are. I've got a band. You don't need to have one of these. You could literally use a belt or a gown tie. These have stretch, they're resistance bands. They come in different colors, different intensities. They're very easily available online, very cheap, but you could just use a belt. If you don't have a belt, all we're going to do is try and lift our arms. We're doing the signature Lavina shoulder floss up and over. Ideally straight arms, but if you can't go straight, I want you to bend them. It's very common these days because we're all at our desks and sofas sitting too long that it can be difficult to even get this full range of movement in your shoulders. This is a big ball and socket joint. You can hold your belt or band tighter if it's easier to really use that resistance. And over time, I want you to do this daily. This is a daily shoulder floss, just like you floss your teeth. I'd love you to do it in front of a mirror to make sure that you can see that one side is not imbalanced and nice and symmetrical, even if you're just going to here. Let's see what you can do. Can you feel it, Mummy? Good. She's doing them lovely and seated, back straight, neck in line with your spine, stomach muscles in, pelvic floor. You know I talk about it a lot. I'm just sending a reminder to do your pelvic floor exercises as a workout on my YouTube channel that is all about this. Mummy has gone through it as well on my Instagram, so please take a look. Woo, I can feel that. Did you feel the burn? If you didn't, maybe next time you hold it tighter and closer. The second exercise of this superset is our press-ups. Now you can do seated press-ups, which is what Mummy's going to do. And we're trying to work all the upper body muscles, bending at the elbows. She's going to push her hands on her thighs. If any of you know how to do the wall or lower press-ups, we don't go to the floor in this workout because it's for all ages and abilities. You can start by all means. I'm going to just show you proper form for anyone that's new to this or has forgotten. She's coming down, chest between the thighs, and she's pushing away. She breathes out. It's the bend in the elbows. I want you to really think about that muscle contraction. Anyone that's able to, I'm going to use this surface here, which hopefully you can see today. I'm going to just twist this camera around ever so slightly. And I'm going to use here, which is a nice inclined surface or a wall. And I'm going to come in a straight line down, bending at the elbows, pushing away. Breathe through it. I want your stomach muscles in tight. So imagine your belly button is drawn in towards your spine, your back. Really squeeze it in. To make it harder, I can move my feet further away if you're standing. Or to make it easier, I could be closer to the wall or the sofa. You could do these when you're cooking. How many have you done, Mummy? 9? Okay, I'll do one more for 10. How does that feel? Maybe roll out your wrists and just see how that feels. We're going to go back in a moment to our shoulder floss. The beauty with press-ups is that it's a compound movement. So have a little rest, just roll out your wrists. We're moving quite fast today, so if you're new to it, take it at your own pace. There's so many workouts saved on YouTube for you. And I want you to think about a bit of homework today. Which exercise could you commit to for the next 3 days as an exercise snack? Feel free to add it in the comments on YouTube. If you're on Zoom, we always talk at the end, or you can add it in the comments on YouTube when you go later. Mummy, what could you do so far from the exercises we've done? Just one thing that you could do, maybe once a day or 3 times a day.
I just do leg raises.
Good, the leg extension. So she wants to build the strength around your quadriceps, right? So that's Mummy's homework. Can you commit to doing it twice a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the next 3 days?
Yeah.
And I'm going to come and check on you. Your homework. I'm giving everyone homework. I can see lots of smiles. I'm teasing, but wouldn't it be great if you just commit to something really small? Let's go, guys. We're going into the second set. We're doing our shoulder flosses. So really, I'm actually pre-fatiguing your muscles before your press-ups. So your press-ups might feel a little bit harder today because we're already activating these muscles with our banded work. So this shoulder floss, you can make it quite hard, yeah? You might feel a little bit of a burning sensation because this is the lactic acid around the muscles and the joints. I'm going to go for a couple more. Can we feel it? Don't worry if you can't come all the way up and over. Over time, you would hopefully get this full range of movement in the ball and socket joints. Inhaling, exhaling. If you're seated at your desks, if you're on your sofas, this is a great exercise to keep with you to help prevent the rounding of our spine. Let's stop there. We're going to add in, when you're ready, your press-ups. Maybe seated, Mummy, maybe standing. Shall we go for our press-ups now? So we've got a lot of people live on YouTube. I want to see your comments on how you're getting on. Let's go when you're ready. So I will start here again. I'm just showing you I've got a lovely straight line from my head to my heels. I can step further away to make it quite hard. And I'm bringing my chest through between my hands, bending at the elbows, pushing back. Inhale, exhale. Mummy, can you feel those? Because you've got to really focus your mind to the muscles that we want to get strong. This is great for our mental health as well. There's so much science behind strength training, exercise, releasing endorphins. And that strength that we're getting from exercise, we can apply to our daily lifestyles for any stressful moments. Hopefully you're going to feel strong, body and mind. 3. Good. I can feel these. I'm going really slow. Just by going slow, I can make it harder. You don't always have to go to the next level. You can... Good. She's keeping going. I'm going to have a little look at my Zoom participants. Well done. Hi, Peter on YouTube. Well done. Keep going with your press-ups. Just join us, even if it's for a moment today. You have invested in your body and mind. Good. And are you done now? When you're done, simply roll out, circle out your wrists. That's brilliant work. Maybe add a little bit of movement. Just shake out the arms and circle out. Well done. So we're going into our last superset. Again, last time. It's a slightly different workout today. We're doing more repetitions. Do you feel it? Yep, well done. Do what you can. If you're a beginner, just march it out. If this is getting difficult, come back to this workout. It's saved on YouTube for you. Let's start flossing, everyone. Inhaling and exhaling as you come round. Inhale and exhale. My stomach muscles are in. My back is nice and straight. Give me a beautiful smile, everyone. Yay, I can see lots of my Feel Good community on Zoom. If you'd like to join by Zoom, just sign up for my newsletter on my website and I will send out the Zoom details to you. I also have a WhatsApp group to communicate session reminders. But well done, everyone, wherever you are in the globe. Right now, you are investing in your health, and I'm proud of you. Mummy, are you keeping track of numbers? Nearly 10. Can you feel it this time? Because you've done press-ups.
Yes.
And relax. It's getting hard, right? Ooh, give it all a little shake. If it's too difficult, maybe don't add this final set of press-ups. This is more than we usually do, but I'm giving you a challenge today. And this time I may show an even harder version. I'm going to go slightly lower just to show anyone that is a little bit more, maybe more advanced, a little bit more able. Otherwise, you are going to do them seated or against the wall. The wall is the best place, I feel, to start press-ups. That's where I started my journey too. So I'm going to go against Mummy's bed. I'm going to make sure you can see most of me. And I'm going to add in, this is much harder, against your bed or sofa. Really quite advanced. Straight line. Inhale, exhale. Stomach muscles in, bend at the arms, push away. Aim for 8 or 10, but even one good one I'm proud of. I'd rather you do it well than do it wrong and do more. Good. And I'm done. That was really quite tough for me. I'm going to circle out my wrist, have a little look at how my Zoom community is doing. And everyone on YouTube, super work. Well done. How many are you doing, Mummy? Are you good? She's on 6. So in the meantime, circle out those wrists. Maybe just move the arms. Maybe have a little rest. Do we want to do a little show of hands again? And add into your comments, what number are you on now? So slightly different exercise out of 10. 0 is I'm in bed doing nothing. 10 is I've done too much. Let's see, still hands. I've got 8s. Oh, lots of 8s. A couple of 6s, 7s. I've even got a 9 from Varsha. Well done. Wow, you guys are really challenging yourself. I'm proud of you. It is not a competition. It's about your own health, and how you feel today may be different to the next time you do a workout. Are you good?
Yes.
Brilliant. So we're going to move into the last little superset. We're going to do my favorite, star jumps, seated or standing. I'm going to show you seated, and Mummy's going to keep her legs still today. So if you are seated, you could easily just give yourselves a clap. If you're standing, we're not jumping. We're keeping everything low impact in these workouts, where I've had people from care homes join us, nursing homes, people from schools with disabilities are using these sessions. This is your session. You do what you can. Star jumps are so fun. I hope it reminds you of being back in the playground without a care in the world. Most importantly, give yourselves a big clap. You could go fast or slow. We got 3, 2, 1. Well done. How is it? Good? The second exercise we're doing with this is, I'm going to show you without any weights first. So we're going to be nice and particular with this strength exercise. I'm going to have my palms forward. Can you see that my elbow is the same height as my shoulder? So it's not down here, it's almost at a nice 90-degree bend. I keep my wrists straight. So when I do ask you to hold weights, maybe some tins or water bottles, keep those wrists nice and straight. Breathe, because I'm out of breath. Are you out of breath? Have a moment to breathe. We're going to squeeze in, elbows coming towards each other. back to that perfect position, and from here we're going to press up and we're going to come back to that wide position. So we do a different shoulder press than we normally do. We're coming in, it's a chest press, we're squeezing all these muscles to keep them strong and lifting up like you're putting something on a shelf yourself. Can you feel this already? Because we really worked on arms, right? If you're feeling tight, if you can't do anything with your arms, please maybe add in just some simple marching, some heel raises for your legs, even some more leg extensions. You know I love them. And down. We'll do one more. Squeeze in, out, and press. Lift up and down. Ooh, no weights. And you can feel it because we've really done some amazing exercises today, and we've done 3 sets, which is a lot more than we usually do. We're getting really nice and strong. We will add weights to the next round if we want. If not, you just stay body weight. And maybe next time you come to this workout, you can add a little bit of a progression. Let's go for star jumps. Second round, if you're ready, seated or standing, with or without the legs, mummy. I'm going to give myself a big clap, and I'm clapping for all of you joining in wherever you are. This is definitely going to boost your mood. Star jumps are the best, I feel. You could do it seated. You could do double leg if you're seated. If you've got children, grandchildren that are stuck on the sofa, or they're studying or working behind their desks, everyone finds it hard to move. That's why you add a little star jump snack. We'll go for 5, even a minute of these sprinkled into your day. Exercise snacking is going to lift your mood and relax. Woo! Are we good? Are we good? Thumbs up. It's quite tough, right? We're going to open a window here, I think, mummy, and let some air in. Yep. Brilliant work. So, if you'd like, you can add some light weights in. We're going back to that lovely chest press and shoulder press. I want you to make sure that your back is nice and straight. Your shoulders are back, fixed in your spine, chest is lifted. So we're not rounding, we're having lovely posture, and we'll start. So mummy, maybe no weights. Back to this perfect position. Then I squeeze the elbows towards each other. I come back to that position. Then I add my shoulder press. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out as I squeeze in, breathe in. Breathe out as you press. Try not to swing your back or move your upper body. It's all your arms, yeah? So your back isn't swinging. Your stomach muscles are tight. Really hold your stomach in. Good. Can you feel it, mummy?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Are we doing all right? Listen to your body. We'll do one more set. In, out, press, and down. I can see people using little tin cans, light dumbbells, even water bottles, which is great. I think Geeta Auntie has 2 water bottles that are the same. That's a great weight to use. Breathe. Are we feeling this today? We've done quite a bit. Some of you are marching out, some of you are resting. Everyone is different. We got a final round, team. Are we ready for this? We're going to go for our star jumps and our final strength exercise. Then we're going to stretch, which is so important. And you are nearly there at the end of our feel good workout. Let's go, guys. So give yourselves a clap. Really get nice range of movement in those arms, your legs. You can go fast or slow. Let me hear you clap wherever you are. Give yourselves a round of applause. Good work, mummy. Keep moving your arms. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing! So there is science behind just 4 seconds of what they call higher intensity interval training or cardio, like high impact cardio. We're doing low impact here, but even in those 20 seconds I can feel really good. My heart rate's up. Last set of strength training. So I'm just pointing that out, that no amount is too small. I want you to just add in little exercises from today into your normal busy lifestyles. Let's go up, ladies and gents, wherever you are in the world. Let's get strong. We're squeezing in back to that perfect 90 degrees and press up. Breathe out and down. So this is a chest press. We're targeting our pectoral muscles, and then our shoulder press. Our upper back as well is working. Good. Stomach muscles are tight this whole time. In, out, up, and down. Keep breathing. In and out. It's slow, it's controlled, it's perfect movements. Out and good. Last one. In and out and up and down. Carefully put your weights down. Always squat if you're going to lift anything up or put things back down the ground. That's a great way of getting your squats in. And we are just before we stretching. We're going to quickly add in a balanced snack. You can just take away just a 30-second or so balanced snack you can do in your day. Mommy, you could try. Otherwise, what I want you to do is just move your body. If you're not able to move your legs, you can just circle out, literally bringing my chest. This actually feels lovely. Maybe we should all do this for a second. And you can change direction. Does that feel okay? Yeah. Otherwise, seated, you're going to lift one leg up and we're circling out, single leg, to get our hips nice and supple. If you're able to, the last balance challenge, holding onto a chair or keep it nearby the wall or chair, something that's going to help you. Single leg, small circles, I'll show you here. But ideally, I would be near a surface. I want you to really focus. That single leg, if you're standing, is taking your body weight. Balance work is key to help us reduce our risks of falls as we age. You change direction. So, Mummy, you can change your direction. If you're seated, I'll quickly show you. We're changing direction. 2 and 1, and relax. When you're doing these, try and keep everything really still. So I want you to feel the hips. They get tight when we sit too long, and we also hear of a lot of hip issues as we age. Hip replacements, yeah? Or if you fall, hip fractures. We want to just look after our hips. Let's go on the other side. So Mummy, if you're tired of doing those, maybe just circle out your head. Yeah, or just go into your leg extensions. Brilliant. You find an alternative. And change. Let's change direction. I'm hovering my foot. If you need to touch down and reset, you reset. 2 and 1. Do those hips, can you feel it? They need lots of love. So keep doing those sorts of exercises. We are stretching team. You've done incredible work. The stretch snack, this section is just as, if not more important, because I want you to reduce risks of injuries, help with any muscle soreness from new exercises, and it's going to help us feel good. It's like self-care. All I want us to do is maybe keep one leg straight, or maybe even both legs, whatever works for you. Should we try both legs this time? The toes are coming towards me, so they're not pointing away. They're flexing. My feet are flexed. I'm going to just simply lift my arms up, stretch the upper body, inhale, and then exhale. I'm going to reach for wherever the arms go. Maybe your toes, maybe just your ankles, your shins, even your thighs. And I want you to just relax your body and breathe here. Feel a lovely stretch, hopefully, from the back of your legs down to your heels. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's bring the heart rate down. One more. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, slowly roll up the spine. How does that feel? We do single leg usually, so watch another workout out if you want another option. We're going to try and put, if you can, one leg over the other, and we're going to add in a little spinal twist. So this is also very hard, just to open out our glutes. But mummy, all you're going to do is you're going to place your left hand on your right knee, whether the leg is raised or down. So left hand on your right knee, your right hand behind your chair or your back, and we're just going to open out and do a nice spinal twist. Can you feel that? Good. So I've added in this little glute stretch as well. I'm just adding in different stretches because every week I want to give you new exercises to challenge you. Inhale, exhale. I'm looking over that right shoulder. I'm feeling a nice twist in my back. And relax. Everyone like that stretch? Give me a thumbs up if you did, or drop a comment. I think that's a good one. So again, you could add this glute stretch. This is quite hard sometimes to even get in this position. Mummy's just getting now her right hand on her left knee, her left arm behind her, relaxing the shoulders, twisting round, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale, looking over that left side. Beautiful release. We're holding our stretches, really getting the muscles to lengthen out, reduce soreness, reduce risk of injury, and relax. Amazing work. We've done a lot with our shoulders. So seated or standing, you're going to bring one straight arm in front of you, other hand above or below the elbow. Relax that shoulder away from your ear and then draw the arm in, looking over that shoulder. How does that feel? Breathe in, breathe out. I love stretching. I feel like we can treat ourselves to what I call stretch snacks in the day. It's so important for our physical and mental health. Let's change sides, other arm nice and straight. Looking over that shoulder, drawing that arm in. Can you feel this lovely stretch, mummy? Yeah, here, across the top of your back. Beautiful stretching, everyone, and relax. And the final one, like a cat-cow, we've done a lot with our chest, our upper body. We're going to put our hands in the middle of our back first and our elbows back. So standing nice and tall, elbows pushing back. And then I'm going to round the fingertips like I'm hugging a tree, interlocked in front of me. And I want to almost C-shape in my spine. So I'm opening out all the vertebrae, rounding the back, chin to chest, tucking my tailbone under, seated or standing, and relax. We're going to turn that into our beautiful feel-good hug. You know I love these. This is a big hug, self-hug for you guys, but a hug from me and mummy to all of you. Extend your arms out, open out your chest just like we did. Round out the back. Hug yourself first. You deserve it. Give yourself a lovely hug. The release of the love hormone, oxytocin. Give yourself a second hug from us to you, or if you've got a partner or a loved one near you, go and grab them. They will be so happy to get a hug. Inhale, just like I'm giving mummy. Oh, feel good hug. You're amazing. Well done. Even seated, you've done so well. And our feel good finish, we're going to take a lovely big positive inhale, lift the arms up, exhale any negativity, tension as you bring them down. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Amazing. Thank you. One final big positive inhale. Lift the arms up. This time, hands meet at the top. Capture that amazing positivity. Take a moment to bring your hands down to your heart. Maybe bow down to yourself. It is a privilege to be able to move. It's a privilege to be able to teach you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share these workouts with your loved ones. I'm trying to help as many people as I possibly can. Thank you to everyone that has joined me. YouTube, please subscribe to my channel for lots of more free content and years of existing content that I would love you to do regularly. I will come and talk to everyone on Zoom as well. And thank you all to YouTube where this is saved. Brilliant work.